Today's video is dealing with grade changes. I've gotten quite a few emails and phone calls lately about not understanding how to do those. So I want to show you quickly how you can take care of that. So let's pretend that you have a student that has entered your class and that they're coming from Channelview ISD. So Mrs. Richards has sent you an email and she's told you that the transfer grade for John Smith is a 90 and it was for the 4-6 weeks. Well, your 4-6 weeks is locked. It's already been posted. So the way that you can access that is to go to 4-6 weeks, pull down to grade posting, and then there's the window over to the right here that says request grade changes. So I'm going to click on that, and then that's going to take me to a window that wants to know why I'm doing the grade change. So my reason is transfer grade. This is for Mrs. Goforth, our registrar, to see why I'm asking for it. I'm going to click on yes to proceed. It's going to take me to my grade book now, and now I am ready to add in to John Smith's grade. So let's just pretend that right here this is John Smith and all of those grades were missing. I now can go back and click on those individually and correct that grade. Once I correct that grade, of course obviously I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to go to the next one and put the correct grade in and save it, and so on. You cannot do a quick score when you're doing transfer changes. So they'll have to be done individually, but once that's done, you've put in all of their grades. You're going to come back over to the 4-6 weeks. We're going to go to grade posting again, and then I'm going to click on the right where it says complete grade changes. It's going to ask me, am I finished? And I am. So I'm going to click yes there, go back to my grade book, and then all of those grades are locked in. So that's the first way. Let's say that you have asked another teacher for a grade of a student that you have recently come into your class. So to do that, if I'm sending that teacher grades of a student that I used to have, I have to go back into my grade book and I have to go find that student. Well, to find that student, I've got to find my drop students. To do that, I'm going to go to Display Options, pull down to Student Display, and over on the left side of the screen, you will see Display Options, and it will show you drop students. That's where you want to click. You're going to save that. It's going to take you back to your grade book, and you'll see all of those little lines here, these sort of shaded in areas. Those are the drop students. So now I can access the grades of those drop students. Maybe that teacher wants all of those grades. Maybe the teacher only wants an average. So there is the area where you'll be able to find those drop grades. Once you have written those down and you've sent them on to that teacher, you're going to go back up, which I can't get a hold of. Here we go. So you're going to go back up to Display Options, pull down to Student Display. I'm going to go back over here to Drop Students. I'm going to save it, and as you can see, all of those highlighted areas are no longer in my grade book, and those drop students are now back to being drop students, not accessible. Only accessible through Display Options. I hope this has been a help to you. If I haven't answered your questions correctly, then give me a call and I'll help you out with that.